Please be ready for dictation of transcription number 314 from Sir Kailash Chandra magazine. It is an extract from the speech of Honorable Commerce Minister. 5 seconds to go. The bill as passed by the Lok Sabha is already with the honorable members. The Select Committee earlier went exhaustively into the various provisions of the original bill and also recorded evidence from some of the representatives of the industry. The various recommendations of the Select Committee have been incorporated in the bill. In addition, the wishes expressed by some of the members of the Lok Sabha that provision should be made for election of some of the representatives of growers and nomination of certain other representatives in whose case, due to lack of proper organization, election is not the best means of choosing the representatives have been incorporated in the bill. Then this bill, as it has emerged from the Lok Sabha, I hope is of a non-controversial nature, relatively speaking. I may be permitted to explain in brief the changes that have been made in the original act. The difficulties of small growers have been appreciated, and the major portion of the acreage of rubber cultivation is held by the small growers. The small grower has been defined in the bill as one whose estates do not exceed 50 hectares in extent. Proper representation to these small producers of rubber will be given on the board as directed by the Joint Select Committee. The labor representatives in the board have been increased from 3 to 4. The House of Parliament, as honourable members might have noted, will be represented by 3 members, 2 from the Lok Sabha and 1 from the Rajya Sabha. Membership of the rubber board will not disqualify a person from being a member of parliament. The central government will have no representative in the board. However, government officers can attend and take part in the proceedings of the board, though they will not be entitled to vote. With regard to the mode of selection of the members to the board to represent the states of Tamil Nadu and Kerala, provision has been made for election or nomination as may be prescribed in rules. The labor representatives will be selected from out of the panel of names submitted by the respective associations. With regard to the chairman of the board, by and large, members of the Select Committee and of the Lok Sabha agree on the need for a nominated chairman in order that there may be proper coordination between the board and the government. An important provision has been made in the bill to enable the board to take steps to secure better working conditions for workers engaged in the rubber industry and to see that they are provided with amenities and incentives. I should also like to tell the House that the present production of rubber is about 22,000 tons a year. The demand is increasing every year, while the supply is not keeping pace with the demand. It is proposed to fill up the gap over the short period by importing rubber and over the long period by implementing the scheme for the development of the rubber industry. The bill, when passed, would enable the board to import rubber, and a provision has been made as to how any profits that are made out of this import of rubber should be utilized. To increase the production of rubber, it is proposed to take up the development scheme, the details of which are being worked out. For this purpose, a provision has been made to enable the government to increase the cess gradually from the present cess of 10 rupees per pound to 50 paisa per pound. It appears that at present the small grower is at a great disadvantage as far as the marketing of his rubber is concerned. This problem is rather difficult to solve. Provision, however, has been made for the rubber board to take up marketing of rubber also. It is hoped that the new board will be able to tackle the problem of the small grower successfully. It is hoped that the board, with such control and advice that government can give, will be able to render useful service to the rubber industry. I have given a skeleton inviting the attention of the House to the salient features of this amending bill. I have no doubt that critical observations will be made on the substance of the bill as also on its details, and it will be my duty to refer to them and reply to them in the course of the debate. Sir, I therefore commend the bill to the honorable members of the House. Mr. Vice Chairman, this is a bill to amend another commodity board, the rubber board. We are now having various boards for the development of tea, coffee, silk, and now rubber. There are various others also, like the coir board and things like that. You will find that all these boards are now completely under the thumb of the Commerce Ministry. The initiative has been taken away from private enterprise and has been passed on to the bureaucratic machine. Stop.